I'm not stepping it up for you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
So, this is an interesting part of the video. So what's going on here is he's been talking about how her videos are boring and he has nothing to react to, and so he's telling her to step up her videos so he has something to react to, and she's mad because she just wants her videos to stay boring so they don't have anything to react to. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today, as you guys can tell by the title, we have my co-host Amberlynn Reid. Amberlynn uploaded a video titled "I Get Angry ... / reacting to a pointless reaction channel." So this is a reaction of a reaction of a reaction of a reaction, I think. Reactception going on right here. This video is over an hour long. I'm sorry to tell you guys, we're not watching the whole thing. I have a couple parts that I think are important. We'll watch the beginning a little bit, a couple points that I think are important, and I'll kind of go over this stuff because it's a lot of the same stuff over and over and over and over again for about an hour. So I'm sorry, if you want to watch the original video, feel free to do that. We're not going to do that here. Alrighty? But this is the video right here. So again, as I said, I get angry ... line reacting to a pointless reaction channel. Let's go ahead and see what Amberlynn has to say.
Hello.
Sorry.
Welcome to a new video. Surprisingly, people want me to react to reaction channels, which I understand. I can find that entertaining. I can see where the entertainment lays. I don't mind a reaction here or there, but to have a whole channel that is relying on someone else's content so you can react to every single video they put up, or even 80 to 90% of every single video they put up. Come on now. A few reactions here and there, I don't see any issue with it. And we're gonna do it in...
Okay, so this is a big part of the entire video. She says this over and over and over and over and over again about this person's channel. I'm going to be honest, I've never seen this person's videos, so I don't really know anything about them, okay? But she says this literally probably 30 times in this video. That's why we're not going to watch the whole thing, because I'm not joking. Probably at least 30 to 40% of the video is her saying that thing over and over and over and over and over again. I personally agree to an extent. I think sometimes these reaction channels, they react to stuff that is pointless. And Amberlynn says herself, her videos are boring as hell. They are boring. And so a lot of these channels, they get bored. And I'm like... So we're just going to skip a lot of it, but I just want you guys to see a little bit of the start of the video, because we're going to skip like 20 minutes into it, because she gets angry and she kind of has a change of heart, she says, basically. But this is basically what the video looks like and what is happening before that point.
You know, someone like goes on vacation somewhere super awesome, or like something really exciting happens in the vlog. But 9 times out of 10, like a vlogger on YouTube is very much like day-to-day life, which is...
So again, this is her complaining about this person saying this video is boring, and she's like, my life is boring, and these vlogs are boring because vlogs are boring. So that's, I'm not joking, that's like basically the entire video, an hour long of that. And so it's just pointless to watch the whole thing.
The boring stuff, if you will. Reacting to vlogs, it's not entertaining. I watch a few vloggers who I love. They're white noise. I watch them while I'm eating sometimes, while I'm writing. It's good stuff to watch in that way, but if I was to like sit there and react to it, it's a snooze fest. So I just don't understand.
And so, like, one of the funniest parts of this video is her just basically admitting, she says it over and over again, that her videos are boring. Her videos are boring. Her videos are boring. And I was just watching it and I'm like, you do you. Hey, you do you. That's all. That's all you. You know what I'm saying? But again, we are going to, we're not going to watch the whole thing. So here we go. So this is about 24 minutes into the video. Okay. And so, like I said, we're skipping ahead. But again, basically, you have seen what the entire video is up until this point. Sorry to interrupt the video, but one thing that people always ask me when they watch my videos is, John, how do you smell so good? Well, you are very lucky, because today I'm happy to say thank you to Simpered for supporting the channel by sponsoring today's video. For those of you that don't know, Scentbird is a monthly subscription service where you can try out a bunch of different colognes and perfumes and decide which one you want. It's much, much cheaper than buying like the full bottle, which can be like $150 to $300. It's usually around $17 a month. And the vials that you get are actually pretty good size. So this is what they look like right here. So it's this little vial, but also you can kind of open it up and you see that you actually do get quite a bit. It's more than like a sample size, but obviously it's less than a normal size, but you pick one out, you decide which one you like, and then if you really like it, you can go and, you know, get the big size of that fragrance. So this month I actually got 3 different scents right here from Scentbird, and what's really cool is they come with these little cards that kind of explain what the scent is and the different you know, notes that are in them. We have Confessions of a Rebel, Get a Room, I like the name of that one. These ones. We have Tiziana, Terriani, Cassiope, and then we have Veronique Gabe, Air de Jour. So I've actually had these for a few days, so I've tried all 3 of the different scents, and I think this one is my favorite, the Veronique Gabe Air de Jour. I think I like the ones that are a little bit more, like, have more fruity notes in them. So this one has lemon, bergamot, mandarin, clary sage, and mate. And so, yeah, I really, really like this scent a lot. And now you know exactly what I smell like if you want to go and grab this for yourself. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, you can actually use my coupon code ObesetoBeast and save 55% off of your first month. So it only ends up being like $7 for your first month of cologne or perfume. Available in the USA and Canada. But again, huge thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring this video. Again, code ObesetoBeast, 55% off. There will be a link in the description. Thank you very much. Let's get back to the video.
So you're about to see here.
Oh, sorry, I had it on 2 times speed because I just cannot. But we'll put it on normal speed. Sorry.
My mood completely changes. I give this reaction channel.
You won't like me when I'm angry. Ugh. Vibes.
In the beginning, benefit of the doubt. I am accepting their advice, sharing my anxiety, you know, saying how he's cute, and just kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt and accepting what he's saying. If I disagree, I do it politely, etc. But then this is where I start getting very upset and frustrated. And I feel like this is just a perfect example that I do accept criticism. I do accept reaction channels. But then when you start speculating on my health and insinuating in a very low-key way that I could be lying, this is when I get angry, and you can definitely see the change.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm just thinking of Hulk. But again, there are points where she says, and I agree, right? There are people that react to everything, and the entire video is them saying, I'm bored. And I'm just like, then don't watch it, right? But it's clear a lot of these channels, they exist, and they make money off of reacting to Amberlynn Reid. That is just the truth, right? If they didn't, why would they be doing this, right? That's just part of the reality. But that being said, they are allowed to do that. I believe it's transformative content, right? I think that they can do that. But I also would be very bored as well. Like, I get it. But on the other side, Amberlynn, you are putting all of this information out there because this is your job, which is what you call it, right? And so you have to understand that you sharing everything about your life, there are going to be people that will speculate about everything in your life. It is okay if you want to keep some stuff to yourself. But for you, I know it's very hard to do that because anything that happens to you is content for you, right? And so whenever something happens medically, whenever something happens with anything, it turns into content, which therefore turns into the reaction channels making that content for themselves. This is your fault. I just want to make that very clear. I'm not saying that it's good or bad, but this is on you for sharing all of this stuff. You don't have to. You do not have to. I know you feel like you probably have to because it's your job, but you do not actually have to. No one is forcing you to share all of this information. Nobody. You're doing it because it makes you money and it gets you views. And then in turn, these channels are doing the same thing, right?
I have always gone by the cliche quote, respect people who respect you. And I feel very disrespected as a person when I am being told that what I am saying isn't true, especially when it comes to my health and everything that I've been sharing about it. It's extremely disrespectful. And then that's when a little bit of quote unquote my angry side comes out. It's hard. And you guys are kind of going to see that.
You know me, wait, hold on. Gotta bring out the speculation in me. I'm just, like, I have never known myself or anyone.
So what's happening right here in the video is that Amberlynn went to the doctor's office. She got a checkup and then she ended up having really good news. And so she's really excited about it and she's sharing that good news after she went to the doctor's office, okay? And then he's kind of speculating on whether or not this stuff is really happening or if it's real or if it's serious or all that stuff. So that's what she's upset about, okay?
To go and have like a slew of medical issues, like the Golden Corral buffet of medical issues, and have...
I don't think this type of speculation is healthy for anybody. Like,
I agree, but at the same time, like, you yourself admit in this video that you have been trolling before, right? You have done stuff that wasn't true. You've lied. You have said dishonest things. You know, like, this is called consequences for the things that you have done. And so, like, it would be different if you've never told a lie and you're Abraham Lincoln over here, but it's not the truth. Or is that George Washington? One of the two, okay? But you're not. You know that you've lied. You know that you lie. It just is what it is.
Like, speculating someone's health, like, I've been so frustrated and scared with this whole thing, and I've shared with you guys every step of the way.
You don't have to do that. That's the point that I'm trying to make. You don't have to, right? You choose to do that. You choose to share everything as it's happening. But if you decided to hold back and wait a second and find out what's really going on, instead of literally the moment after you get out of the doctor's office, you say, hey, everyone, I have a collapsed lung, you would not be dealing with this. Again, your choice. You can decide to share it or not. But I mean, like, of course, and you know that there's these channels that exist that are going to talk about everything that you say. Like,
you guys confused? Imagine how I was feeling. Like, I was so confused. What type of person does that make you to speculate on someone else's health and fears and anxieties of what they're going through?
Should this go wrong on the medical staff's end? I mean, so many misdiagnoses, is that a word? Misdiagnosis, whatever. Just so much chaos, so many weird, vague answers. Like, this didn't happen, that didn't happen. Like, everything is resolving itself within a week's time. It's just...
It hasn't been a week's time. I don't know if you're playing with...
But again, okay, I'm not saying that she's lying. I know people probably... a lot of people don't like when I react to Amberlynn Reid because I'm not, like, always against her. But I believe probably everything that she said probably has happened, at least with this instance. But again, you are sharing these intimate details. This is intimate stuff with thousands, tens of thousands. And then when you talk about all of the reaction channels, hundreds of thousands of people, of course they're going to have speculations. Of course there's going to be this stuff going on, especially when we look at the past and the times that you have lied. You've been caught in lies. You've been caught in trolling. Of course that stuff is going to happen. So my advice would be to not share everything the moment that it happens. That might hurt your bottom line. That might mean that not as many videos can happen. That might mean you might not be able to clickbait, health issue, this, that. But if you really hate this stuff and it really bothers you this much, which it seems like it does, you don't have to share everything, right? You really don't. You don't.
A traveler game, or if you're time traveling, I don't know what you're doing, but it hasn't been a week. It's been over a month of just like fear, tests, confusions, diagnoses, confusions, and fear. And for you to even be questioning, it's just kind of sad.
It's strange, not saying that she's fibbing. I'm not saying that. I just think it's odd.
Me too.
If this is actually what's going on, it's very strange that all of these errors are taking place one after another like this.
Well, my doctor thinks that they confused my fluid with a nodule because I don't have one. I don't know. I just feel so lucky and grateful. This has been such a scary time for me, and Flame's coming. I have to walk downstairs. I just feel so grateful. I have to walk like weird because still my ankle's kind of wonky, but I don't know. I just had to like immediately tell you guys because I just feel so much better. You have no idea. Like, oh my God, I cannot wait to tell my mom because she's been so worried. So we're at the good old World Market. I've not been here in years, so I'm pretty pumped. Look,
I want to go back already.
We're both obsessed with her. How much is it?
One of my most favorite vlogs to watch, and I think that's why I like the vloggers that I watch so much, is them going shopping. Shopping vlogs are like my favorite. Like, where you going, what you look.
So stuff like this, bro, so boring to me. This is why I'm like, the reaction channels that literally react to the entire video, every single video, Godspeed. That's how I feel about it. Godspeed. I don't know how you do it, because she herself says the videos are very, very boring, which is so interesting as a creator to say that about your videos. Vibes, honestly, though. But, bro, I know people hate when I say I agree with Amberlynn Reid, but I do. Like, why? If you hate it so much, why are you doing it? The answer is because it makes you money, and that's fine. Hey, we're all making money on YouTube, right? I get it. I understand. But just be honest, like, yo, I really don't want to react to this, but hey, got to pay the bills, you know? That's just my take. That's just my take. I know people don't like that when I agree with Amberlynn Reid, but it's just the truth, man.
You better give me a haul. Thank God, Learning to Be Fearless loves to shop, and so does Sarah Ray Vlogus. Literally, they have hauls every single vlog. And I'm like, relatable. Or it used to be.
It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, you ladies. All right? Trust me. It's not a good thing.
Relatable. I'm trying to slow it down a little bit. But it's like my favorite type of content. But to react to, boring. Like, what is the point?
Only $16. She has a little blemish.
I just want to say something. So we're almost halfway done with this episode. I don't know if y'all pay attention.
I love how he calls them episodes. I don't know what it is. Cute, fun, fresh, love it.
Kind of stuff. But, you know, as a content creator, I definitely do. I know Amberlynn does. Views, I would say over the past month, views have been down drastically.
For who?
I'm lucky to get to 20,000. Amber, I would say recently, like in the recent past, the last few months, she's been doing like maybe triple what I do, 60, 70. If it was like a thumbnail.
Views, such a hot topic lately when it comes to my channel. I never look at video views per video. I've never done that. Very rare. I've always looked at monthly views. How many views did I get in a month? And I think it's been for like the last year now. I've steadily gotten the same amount of views per month. Monthly, which is what I like to look at, because it's what I've always looked at, has been the same for like the last year. The views that I get, I'm so beyond grateful for. A lot of people are on YouTube and they don't even get that many. I started YouTube thinking that only like 100 people would watch me, and somehow, some way, things just got bigger, better, grander. I got the most views when I was the least happy, when I was the least mobile, when I was the most miserable,
Bro, pulling on the heartstrings now, huh? I do like this response, but it does feel like it's so feels like there was a switch that was like bloop. All right, now time to be humble, you know? Like, I don't know. It just feels very out of place versus everything that was said. It was like, all right, okay, this is my response to view talk. This is what I say. Because I mean, honestly, what she's saying, I don't disagree with. I think that it's good to have that type of mentality when it comes to views, because they do come and go, bro. Trust me, I'm struggling right now. Like, I get it. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be like looking at the views and noticing they're going up, they're going down. It's stressful, bro. It really is. But it's just it's just so funny, that contrast in what was just being said versus now. I don't know. It's just kind of funny.
When I was at my heaviest, when I was filming just mukbangs and the trolling, I don't consider that to be like a successful moment in my YouTube career just based on views. I think success is more than views. It's about the way that your audience is, how they treat you, how you treat them, the vibe around.
Dude. So what, I am just very confused then. Like, do you feel like you're successful now? Because like, this is someone that views your channel, right? And like, if you look at the, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but if you look at the comments of Amberlynn Reid's videos, they're not nice. Like, it's not a fun time. And so like, where is the, I'm just confused. Like, where is the, I don't get it. I just don't understand. I don't understand this type of like,
around your channel, your content, your life. I don't think it's about views, because if it was, the time in my life where I was the most miserable, trigger warning, unaliving, I just didn't want to be alive anymore. And it's not something I really talked about. I would share like small glimpses of that and try to talk about it, but then people would say I was just doing it for sympathy. To feel like you did not want to be alive anymore and sharing that and like slightly having a cry for help, and for people to tell you that you're lying and you're only doing that for sympathy.
YouTube is not your therapist. It is not the place to go to expect people to handle that. Like, I'm not even gonna go any further on this, because it truly is uncomfortable. Okay, so we're gonna skip ahead. So this is almost an hour into the video. I'm not talking about I'm just not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not comfortable with it. We're skipping, right? And so this is 56 minutes into the video. All right, vibes.
It was a clip of him going boring, and the
Is this one? No, this is on normal. Okay.
video. You got to step it up, hon. You have to step it up.
I'm not, this is where you are fucking like confused. Maybe I'm not stepping it up for you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
So, this is an interesting part of the video. So what's going on here is he's been talking about how her videos are boring and he has nothing to react to, and so he's telling her to step up her videos so he has something to react to, and she's mad because she just wants her videos to stay boring so they don't have anything to react to. It's just like, what is happening right now? It is the crazy. When I watched this, I was just like, bro, what is going on? This is crazy. He's saying, please make more interesting videos so I have something to react to so I can continue doing this. She said, no, I'm not going to make more interesting videos because I don't want you to have anything to react to.
I'm grateful for my views. I like where my views are. Y'all have more issues with my views than I have issues with my own. Like, it's absurd. I'm not stepping it up for you. The people who enjoy my content for the right reasons are enjoying my content for the right reasons. That's literally the bottom line. And I will forever be grateful for my views and for the people who watch me. Forever. Like, I don't say it enough, and I should, But like, I ain't stepping up nothing. I'm gonna continue trying to be as relatable as possible. And you know what's not relatable? A 500-pound girl skydiving.
What are you talking about? What? Who is telling you to go skydiving? Who is saying that?
I'm not doing it. Step it up. This is my life right now. There are days where it is so hard for me to turn on the camera. There are days where sometimes it's like, I wish I had another source of income so I can go outside of myself for money. Because to make money, I have to talk about myself.
There it is. There it is. That's why you're sharing all this information. That's why you can't hold anything into yourself. That's why the whole internet knows all of your secrets and everything that you're going through, because you think the only way you can make money is by sharing every little thing that's going on in your life. Of course that's not going to be a good thing. Of course you're going to have problems from that. That ain't healthy, man.
And as much as I'm grateful, sometimes it's hard because my mental health can be bad. It could be so bad. So the fact on days where I don't even want to like whisper a letter out of my mouth, I still manage to find some weird energy inside of me to even film for thousands of people, to just tear me apart, like, says a lot.
I am also a crappy YouTuber, okay? Influencer person. I promise you, this is not the way to get sympathy. No one is going to care. Like, I'm sorry. I get it. You could be going through a lot, but you being like, it's so hard for me to do this. No. You don't have to. You really do not have to. So if you really, 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 really hate doing it, you can move on, right? No one is forcing you at gunpoint to be like, you better film this vlog today. This is your choice. This is your choice. You can choose to not do it.
That I'm trying already in my own way. You might not see it or understand it, but you know what? I'm upping my shit in a different way. I'm not gonna up my shit for you. I'm sorry. I'm having time, plenty of time, trying to up myself with my health, physical and mental. I don't have time to create this masterpiece of entertainment for you to react to, because my vlogs are not designed to be vlogs, if that makes sense. They're not designed for some like false character development or storylines. I'm strictly just vlogging my life and what is happening. And right now, I'm going through it. Things I've told you, things I haven't. Reaction channels are just not that important to me for me to just like up my content to make it better for y'all. And I feel like I'm repeating myself.
You are. Okay, so that's where we're going to stop. Yes, I don't think that you should just do it for the reaction channels, but like for your average viewer, I think that 100% you should probably like up your content if you think that it's if people are saying that it's boring, you should probably up the content if it's boring. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it. Like I said, this video is over an hour long. It's an hour and 8 minutes long. We are just not going to watch the whole thing. I just wanted to share my thoughts. I think at the end of the day, Amberlynn, the reason that she talks about how she doesn't strike channels and she always keeps them up. The reason that she doesn't strike these channels is because she knows for a fact that if she did, her channel would not exist the way that it is now, right? It just wouldn't. And so it's one of those things that you just kind of have to deal with. You got to deal with what you got to deal with, right? But this video was something else. I would love to know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know. If you saw all these lovely people that were at the beginning of the video when I was starting it, that's from my Twitch live streams. I stream on Twitch pretty much every single weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.